Drop a like on this video within the next 5 seconds or have extremely bad luck for the rest of the year. I wouldn't risk it.
Ball down the court, takes the jumper. Dominique Wilkins flies over the top.
A highlight filmer out of nowhere.
Couldn't get anywhere with Parrish. Dominique fires outside, goes after it. Whoa!
Showtime. Wilkins, look out. Oh, there it is, right before. On Wood to Wilkins, who's alone for his whammo.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Badge Plug, and today I'm on another NBA player, this time Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film, one of the greatest dunkers of all time in basketball. Now, before we get into this video, I'm going to be doing a quick giveaway, $25 PSN or Xbox. All you have to do is drop a like, comment down below what is the next NBA player that I should do. Now, as y'all see, we're looking exactly like Dominique Wilkins out here. I even put him in some Hawks drip and some other stuff we'll talk about in a second, but let's look at the attributes on this player. So, I have Dominique Wilkins as a slasher build. I'm on a slasher, 99 overall legend account. As you see, 99 standing dunk, 96 driving dunk, 99 close shot, 67 mid-range, he can splash them, and 53 3, which you'll see that I can shoot, along with some very nice defense and an 81 vertical with 99 strength at 6'9". Now, if you Google Dominique Wilkins, he is 6'8", but a lot of NBA players try to act shorter than they actually are. I don't know why, so I'm pretty sure he's probably 6'9", but regardless, it's only an inch if not. So check it out, man. 40 driving badges. Dominique Wilkins is one of the best drivers in NBA history. That's the reason why I use the slasher. He's honestly could use a build that's maybe like slasher and a bit of a shot creator too, because, you know, he's very good at shooting mid-ranges and stuff, but you cannot get the dunks that Dominique Wilkins gets without being on a pure slasher. So check out the badges we got here to go into the game. I'm going to be playing at the center because, believe it or not, this slasher build can guard most centers. So you see we got 89 badge upgrades. That's not too bad for a legend build, but that's not, you know, the best thing you can get. So back to the clothing, the drip. Y'all see I put him in the Hawks jacket and the Hawks shorts. And I also found out that Dominique Wilkins has his own shoes in the game. Maybe not his own shoes, but he was sponsored to wear them or whatever in the NBA. They were called the pumps. There's a bunch of different versions of the pumps, and they recently just came out with some more. But y'all see 99 overall offensive threat superstar 2 and a two-way playmaking power forward superstar 1. So these dudes play the game quite a bit, right? I'm on the 99 small forward slasher, and my boy is on his two-way slashing playmaker with not a lot of badges, but we're gonna get it done. So the only thing that's not really Dominique Wilkins is that if you Google him, it says that he was 230 pounds. So I'm not sure what season he was 230 pounds or if he was around that way his whole career, but you see me hopping in right there, and then it lets me hop again, which is a travel, but that's in the game for some reason, and I get the easy lay. I really hope that either hops are, you know, toned down in 2K21 or they fix the travel, because I didn't even try to travel right there. All I did was hop, but when you get that contact, it makes you travel. So you see I spin right there and I get the ferocious dunk, looking just like Dominique Wilkins out here. I mean, literally, that's Dominique-esque right there, right? So I drive down and yam it on this man, bro. So after, like, I don't know, 3 hours of watching Dominique Wilkins highlights, because, you know, I watch a lot of basketball and I've watched countless hours of players who came before me, and I've studied the game of basketball, but I never knew how much Dominique Wilkins used to put back slam. This man, it seems like he got a putback dunk on every single game that he played. So I'm really glad that I got that putback in the intro, because that just, to me, made this video so much better. So you see me hopping over this man who's a power forward and grabbing that board. It's a recurring theme. As you see me getting a space creator, you know, ankle breaker right there, and then my boy goes in and dunks the ball. You can get ankle breakers on any build in this game as long as you can get the ankle breaker badge or the space creator badge, which you will see later on in the video. Right there, I go in and I miss the layup, but thanks to my vertical, I get the board, miss again, get my own board, make him jump, and then go back up with it. So to me, I didn't even miss a shot right there. You know, as long as I scored and got the board back, to me, I didn't miss a shot. But I've tried to tell you guys in the few videos I've made on slashers this year that their vertical makes them extremely good rebounders, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the vertical, But every time I play on a slasher, you can do so much glitchy stuff. Not only can you barely miss, right? You see me driving in right here through both the defenders somehow. I don't know how. Don't ask me how. It's because I'm on a slasher. But for some reason, you can just outboard so many people. And if you put on like rebound chaser and stuff, you can literally get rebounds just like a glass cleaner. I'm telling you. Now, what's even more, broken about them is you see me going down right there and not actually getting my own board that time because I just wasn't in position for it. But what's even more broken about them, as you see him greening right there, he's doing his thing. He's a 99 overall superstar 2 offensive threat, is that they're just not able to be defended. And when they are defended, you can just get the board. So what happens is if they're not defended enough, you're going to make the shot. Even if they are super defended, sometimes you will make the shot. But if they are super defended, it puts the defender in an animation to where you can just spam Y and get the board. It's super overpowered. And as you guys seen in the intro, I was messing around for a little bit, figuring out the slasher. And for some reason, bro, if you do a teardropper with the slasher, you're either going to make the shot or you're going to get your own board like 9 times out of 10. So you see I'm in slashing takeover still, and I dunked all over this man. I love playing on a slasher. Playing on a slasher just relieves so much stress of playing on 2K because I can have fun. I can relax. I can go in the paint and I can dunk on people. I can make them upset. And most people don't really know how to play on a slasher, even though it's not that hard. There's just a few extra things that you can throw into the game, like the triple threat right here. Look at it, bro. Look at it, bro. Dunking all over him. It's too good. It's too good. I love playing on a slasher. It's so exciting. But Dominique Wilkins was not that bad of a shooter during his career. He even had a season where he shot 38% from the 3-point line. And as you see, I get the long athlete layup right there, which we'll talk about in the next game. But we went 10 for 13 that game. 2 of those misses, I got the board and put it back up. So really, to me, we only missed 1 shot. So in this next game, you see Superstar 2, 99 overall sharpshooting facilitator, and a 99 overall Superstar 1 glass cleaning lockdown. As you guys seen from the first game, they were both superstars also. It's not like I'm beating up on bums. This build is really the real deal, y'all. Slashers are just extremely hard to guard and basically are unguardable in a lot of situations. So you see right there, I try and get the ankle breaker. I slide through with the slithery finisher and get my first dunk. But Dominique Wilkins wasn't really that bad of a shooter, but he also wasn't an amazing shooter, right? So if I was to make a Dominique actual build, it would be like 99 driving dunk and like a 75 to an 80 mid-range, somewhere in there, with like a 60, 65 3-pointer, something like that, depending on what year of Dominique Wilkins you would actually want to make. But y'all see, bro. Y'all see what happens out here. This is a glass cleaning lockdown, and right there I get the long athlete layup that I told you we would talk about, and he greens the shot off the board. But long athlete, if you're gonna make a slasher or you have a slasher, long athlete will bail you out sometimes. It will give you some amazing layup animations, right? It's a layup package for those of you that don't know, but sometimes it just gives you the absolute worst animation. So you see right there, I jumped over this man and got the board, and right there I actually get a good long athlete animation. So it's 50-50 with long athlete, especially on the slasher. But Dominique Wilkins had a pretty long NBA career, but it could have been a little bit longer. Instead, he tore his Achilles in 1992 when he was 32 years old. And a lot of people wish that that didn't happen because he was doing so good at the time. And, he was the human highlight film. People love to see him play basketball. So you see right there, he's a glass cleaning lockdown. This man has Hall of Fame defensive badges, and I'm still getting those good animations. But right there, he did stop me. He got a great animation, but I really think that that was a user error on my fault. I shouldn't have just ran into him like that, but sometimes it'll let you go right through him. So you really never know with a slasher. But right here, he throws up a white and it goes in. So it's 6-8. These dudes know what they're doing. He's sitting there doing behind the back. And obviously, this is before the behind the back was patched, for those of you that are going to be asking. No, he doesn't have some type of amazing glitch to do it. But, you see right here, he pulls up another white and it goes in. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you believe that more whites should go in? Or do you believe that less whites should go in? Or do you think it's good where it's at? Because I really don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it. But Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel, he was named that because he was always in the highlights almost every single night for his spectacular dunks was not only one of the best NBA players of all time. I'm not going to say he's like top 10 or anything, but he was a great NBA player, definitely a Hall of Fame player, was not just a one-way player. He definitely was not just a dunker. Dominique Wilkins, throughout all his seasons of playing in basketball, averaged 24.5 points per game, and he also had 3 seasons where he scored 30 points or higher in an entire season. So he was definitely out there running the court. He was the best player on the court almost at all times, and he was definitely a superstar basketball player who will make the Hall of Fame. So you see me hopping in right there and getting the dunk, 15-9. It's just unstoppable. It's basically 2K has to stop you. Like, it's either the player does a really bad move or the player doesn't move right there. Check this out, bro. Check it out. Off that awful hop animation that made me gather and whatever to pick up the ball, I still shot it and made it with corner specialist on silver, and that was a white. That was a white, y'all. You can shoot on any build in this game, I'm telling you. So you see I drive down right there, 21% covered, easily a shot that you can miss, and 2K lets me make it. So I'm using the triple threat to my advantage. I drive down, and sometimes you just can't stop a slasher, y'all. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet, and I'm out. Peace.